Hey, this is Ryan from Web Eminence, and in this video I'm going to talk about Yelp advertising. If you're watching this video, you probably have a listing on Yelp and you might be getting phone calls from Yelp salesmen trying to sell you upgraded profiles or some form of advertising on Yelp. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes to explain real quick how Yelp works, what the advertising entails, and who I think would benefit from Yelp advertising. So first things first, if you don't have a Yelp free listing, you should probably grab one if you are some sort of service business. So you can go to yelp.com and you can search to see if your business is listed and then try to take ownership of it. But any local business like restaurant, service businesses like roofers, contractors, home cleaners, landscapers, there's delivery businesses, can be listed on Yelp, so you do want to get a free listing there at least. But like I mentioned, once you get a free listing, they're going to contact you about advertising. I just want to show you some of the advertising that is available and help you understand if it's a good option for you. And I'm going to use a business that I help manage. It's a local business to kind of illustrate what the options are for advertising and if it's a good fit for you. So the business that I help manage is called the Day Offices. So it's like a shared office space in Bloomingdale, Illinois. So if I search for shared office space in Bloomingdale, here's what shows up. First of all, we do show up in a Google ad because I'm running Google ads for this business. So that's the first thing I want to mention, that for most people, before you spend money on Yelp advertising, I think it usually makes sense to try Google ads first. And this is because a lot of searches for any local services do start on Google, and although the Yelp listing is down here, you notice the Google ads is showing right at the top. So it makes a lot of sense to maximize your spend and spend advertising budget there first, because most businesses are going to see better results per dollar with Google ads. At least that's been my experience. But there's no reason you can't do both, so you might want to just maximize your spend with Google Ads first. You could do that by going to ads.google.com to get started. I do manage Google Ads for clients, so you can contact me if you're interested in getting more information about that. But I'll also link to this post that I wrote about Google Ads costs in a short case study, and it talks about if it's worth it for small businesses. Got some videos about how to advertise in Google Ads. So I'll link to that and make sure to go check that out. But getting back to Yelp, so if I do that search, usually for a lot of local searches, you will see a Yelp link on the first page. And that's why it's so important to at least have a free listing. So if I click on this, it says the best 10 shared office spaces in Bloomingdale. Currently, I'm not advertising this business on Yelp, but I should see it somewhere. And yeah, it's in number 10, so way at the bottom of the page. You'll notice there's not a lot going on in the listing. I don't have any reviews. I did add some images a while back, but all these people are listed ahead of me. Some have reviews, and you'll notice that these sponsored results are showing first, and it says business owners paid for these ads. For more information, visit Yelp for business owners. So you'll notice these ads, first of all, they're at the top. Most of them do have reviews. They're able to show some features here of their business. And then below those ads are the organic results in Yelp. So if I was to click on my listing for this business, on my listing there's actually sponsored results. So those advertisers show in these two spots. And then down here would be my reviews if I had them, and then these are photos. So again, I have a free listing for Yelp. We've never paid to advertise this, but let me show you what advertising would do for this business and then what it can do for your business. So here I am logged into Yelp for business owners, and it'll show me my activity for this business listing. And it says 28 customer leads. That's just people clicking on the website or asking for directions, things like that. And that's in the last 12 months. 69 user views. So that's for free, but it's not a lot. I probably would get more activity if I did ads. So first of all, with Yelp ads, you can pay per click and set a budget. So you might set a budget of $200 or $500 per month. And then you would be eligible to show in these sponsored results. So you'd show up at the top here in this section for any categories that match your business. And when I click on the ads, it asks me to choose a photo, looks like text, and then set my budget. So let me just click through here to see what it looks like. So you write a text ad, set your budget. So it looks like they do a daily budget per day, and you can upgrade to enhanced profiles and business highlights. So that's how the advertising works. Pretty easy to get it started. And then the other upgrades are done on your page. So it just mentioned that, but like page upgrades, let me click on that and show you what that would be. So here you can highlight some aspects of your business. This allows you to edit your slideshow. So that first one is $2 a day. This one is $1 a day. You can hide competitor ads on your listing for $2 a day. And again, what that would do for me if I paid for that is when people go to my page, it would hide these sponsored ads that are showing other competitive businesses. I can add a call to action button, which would then go at the bottom of my page, and that's $2 a day. And then there's also business highlights that you can pay for to add some of these different icons to your listing. I should point out these ads over here on the right side. These are actually Google ads as well. So that's another reason to make sure you use Google ads before Yelp. It's because these ads can show on Yelp as well, because Yelp is a search partner. So if you enable search partners in your Google ads campaign, you can show here. So I just want to point out that these are not Yelp ads. These are actually run through Google ads. So I think the benefits of Yelp advertising is pretty obvious just from seeing this. I would probably benefit, or this business would probably benefit from doing some advertising. One of the main benefits, in my opinion, to doing Yelp ads is the ability to get reviews. So even if you were to do Yelp advertising for, say, 6 to 12 months for a business, because you'd get more exposure on Yelp with Yelp users, you'd have a better chance of writing or getting reviews written, because you'll have people who are active on Yelp searching, finding you, and then using your business, and then they're naturally going to be writing more reviews on Yelp than people who are just finding your business other ways, like on Google Ads. So you'll be more likely to get reviews and more likely to get reviews approved, because Yelp often does not list reviews unless they're people who are very active on Yelp. So that's my opinion of Yelp ads. Since you're looking into Yelp advertising, you're probably interested in Facebook, or at least wondering about Facebook ads. So you might want to check out my video on Facebook ads versus Google advertising. So I'll link to that video so you can kind of continue down the road of investigating advertising, and we'll see you on that next video.